How's it going, guys? It's Dylan from Anything Super, and we have a report coming from the website Murphy's Multiverse. In case you didn't know, one of the upcoming Disney Plus original series is centered around Hawkeye and Kate Bishop. Just a few days ago, I made a video about the show's plot leak and filming date. If you haven't seen that and are interested in the series details, the link will be in the description. Anyhow, the Murphy's Multiverse report has to do with the working title for this Hawkeye Disney Plus show. This website is generally pretty reliable when it comes to this stuff, so even though this isn't confirmed just yet, what they're claiming is very likely to be true. We're going to break down the working title in just a moment, but before we get into that, make sure to kick the subscribe button and poke the notification bell so you stay up to date with all the Marvel news. This channel is just starting out, so any help is greatly appreciated. Okay, so let's read off what Murphy's Multiverse had to say. Their report goes as follows. With productions delayed as the COVID-19 pandemic continues, we aren't quite sure when we can expect to see Marvel Studios' Disney Plus streaming series Hawkeye start filming. However, we do know what the working title will be whenever that is. The Jeremy Renner-led series that is set to introduce Kate Bishop into the MCU will be filming under the working title Anchor Point. To be clear, up until this point, it had been assumed the series would simply be called Hawkeye, but with Kate Bishop being a big part of the show, it actually makes sense that Marvel would want a more generic title. The meaning of Anchor Point is actually quite clever. At first, I thought it had to do with the point of an arrow, and maybe that's another hidden meaning. But the real definition is a bit different. For an archer, the anchor point is a point on their face where the drawing hand is put to keep their aim steady. The anchor point helps with accuracy and stability. Also, it's important to note that the first volume of a comic series featuring Kate Bishop is called Anchor Points. That gives us another meaning, which makes it possible that Marvel will use those comics specifically as inspiration for the show. When looking into it, I found Bishop literally explaining what anchor points mean to her near the beginning of the comic. There are a lot of clues and Easter eggs in these couple of panels, so make sure to pay attention. Let's read what she has to say. Unfortunately for these guys, I both do appreciate the classics and always come prepared. Surfers may have their home breaks, but we archers have anchor points, a set place that your draw hand returns to, a place that brings stability and consistency. Clint, the Young Avengers, Dad. Deep, I know. Surfers return to their home breaks when looking for stability and consistency. Me, I'm an archer. I return to what I know too, even if my metaphorical anchor points are currently all kinds of messed up. Okay, let's take a step back. First off, Kate Bishop mentions Clint, the Young Avengers, and her dad. So that means that there's a very low chance Bishop is actually Hawkeye's daughter. From this, we can tell that her dad and Clint, aka Hawkeye, are different. Why won't Lila Barton take up her father's mantle? We'll have to watch the show, I guess, but we now know Kate Bishop is a new character in the MCU we have not met yet. Another Easter egg I noticed was her talking about home, which could definitely be a theme in this series. You'll be seeing references to staying safe and consistent, but also trying new things. I think Anchor Point is a good title, and I think the series is going to be pretty deep. Here's something else to think about. A theory that's been floating around has to do with the possibility of the Anchor Point episodes taking place between Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame. That would make a lot of sense, since a Young Avengers team would probably form in a sad, post-snap time frame. Plus, Hawkeye would have time to train Bishop if his family was gone. Anyhow, that's all we have for you guys today. The title for the series, Anchor Point, sounds pretty cool, so let's hope the show is just as good. Make sure to kick the subscribe button because whenever new information comes out, we'll be reporting it. Also, comment down below your thoughts on the show's new title. See you all very soon. This has been Dylan from Anything Super.